29th of March.
Okay, so today what I wanted to do is throw up a quick video on the Motorola Xoom with its flash enabled on 10.2, and I've actually got it on demand, so I had to click this, but as you can see I'm buffering up, so I'm not relying or making excuses. If it lags, it lags. If it stutters, it stutters. It falls on its own. Not my problem. I don't work for Adobe, and I'm just trying to give an honest view of how the performance is. So I just wanted to let this fully buffer, so it's not about connection anymore. This is about the performance of flash playing. This isn't hardware encoded, so quite honestly, if it stutters, it stutters. I don't know. I've played this video through once and it was fine. Don't know if it's going to vary, but let's see. And let's go full screen.
This new 2011 Acura TSX wagon. Interesting car. I wish they'd give us the other engine, but I'll detail that in a few days when this video comes out. In the meantime, here's some top picks off today's CNET TV playlist for Tuesday the 29th of March. I'm going to take you for a ride in the 2011 Acura RL. Speaking of which, that's a car that seems to get no love from a lot of consumers or the company that makes it. That's odd. Also, I've got a top 5 for you.
So nothing too exciting, but that's 30 seconds of video that I have yet to find a stutter in. Let's go around the CNET site here. Let's go categories. Let's go to product videos. How about laptops? So I'm not really sure if it's loading up. Okay, so it's, as you can see, it's going to buffer in. And I'm going to pause it. And the reason I'm pausing it is because I don't want Wi-Fi, a stutter in the video, to be taken as, oh, that's flash versus Wi-Fi and loading. So I'm going to let this thing buffer because my home network is not always, as you can see here, it's starting to buffer up. And it is 6:24 in the evening. Everybody's home from work. Everybody's logged on, and I'm on cable, so obviously bandwidth is shared and not always ideal during the prime time of the day. So I just want to let this buffer up. I'm going to let it get a little bit further, and then we're going to play. We're going to go full screen. And I'm going to play like 10 to 15 seconds because I know it's going to hit. And you can see going full screen and back, very responsive. I'm going to go full screen, and we're going to hopefully that'll give us about 20 seconds of playtime here.
Today's laptop you've been waiting for some time, that is the Acer Iconia. And as you can see, it ditches the regular setup of a screen up on top and a keyboard down here for two independent 14-inch touchscreens. It's a little bit like a Nintendo DS or maybe like your iPad because you're supposed to use an on-screen keyboard to type. Now, the way you get to that on-screen keyboard is simply by taking 10 of your fingers and resting them lightly on the bottom screen, and that pops up a keyboard.
It's kind of cool. Hadn't seen that one. At any rate, as you can see, we played about halfway in there. The video plays full screen, plays smooth, not a problem. I can tell you, obviously it's always hard from video, but in full screen mode, this is probably what, 360p or 480p, I guess. It's not 720p. Currently, Flash does not support 720p streaming until they get the hardware encoding in there. But I can tell you it plays rather nicely. All the menus come up nice. The Samsung Series 9 is another computer look kind of cool. But I got to go back out and little advertisement. And I'm not buffered. I'm just straight streaming at this point. But for the reason of flash performance, I do want to let it just get a little ahead in the buffer process. So sorry if it's kind of the boring dead spots here, but make no mistake that once it's playing and it's fully buffered, as you can see, I'm not going to make the excuse, oh, that's the home Wi-Fi, as I've seen other people try to. You can't tell which is which. That should be enough to give us at least 10 seconds or so. Let's play.
It's a Samsung Series 9 laptop. You may have heard about this back at CES 2011, and it is one of the most hyped laptops of this year, especially if you're a Windows user. It is a rival to
So we can do this all day long. I'm not going to get it to stutter on CNET. There are some sites and that's Flash can be encoded to various sites, but I can tell you it's working pretty damn well. And as much as I want to hate Adobe for the lack of basically taking the initiative to make this work and be hardware encoded in 720p and all that stuff, it gets the job done. It gives you access to a lot of stuff that you just didn't have before. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show. If you have a Flash site that you want to see me go to and check out and kind of put it through its paces, I'm more than happy to do that. But I didn't want to get too long here. Keep this a quick couple-minute video just to show you the performance is there, it works, and it's pretty damn nice. So if you want to take your desktop experience to the tablet market, the Xoom is currently out. It's $5.99, I think, for the Wi-Fi, and the 3G/4G version is still rather pricey at $7.99. But that's a Xoom tablet by Motorola, and it does play Flash, and it does it pretty nice. Questions, comments, feel free to leave them. I will, of course, check out any sites you've got. If you want to put it through its paces and you feel you have a Flash program that'll bring this thing to its knees, please post a link or send me an email. Thanks.